Let's move on to main topic number 2. And our second main topic today gets submitted to us by Aaron Munster, who writes, "Hey guys, I thought for a long time that it was inevitable that Star Wars Celebration was going to be canceled. But then, with everything opening back up and it not coming till August, I thought, hey, Star Wars Celebration may happen. Nope. They just announced it's canceled and it won't come back until 2022. Why not just move it by a few months?" All right, thanks a lot for sending that in, man. And yeah, listen, it's what you just said is exactly where my thinking was at. You know, about a couple months ago, I thought, yeah, I mean, there's a chance Star Wars Celebration could happen, but probably not. But as we started getting closer and we started seeing, you know, restaurants opening back up and things opening back up and it wasn't coming till August, I thought, and we hadn't heard them cancel it. I was with you on that. I started thinking, hey, you know what? They might actually do this. They might come up with some really strict safety policies, but I think they might actually be able to pull this off. Nope. That ain't going to happen. It is now official. It has been canceled, not delayed, not postponed. It's been canceled. This comes to us from Variety. At Star Wars Celebration, the health and safety of our fans, attendees, exhibitors, guests, and staff is always our number one priority, the event organizer said in a statement on Monday. Due to the global impact of the COVID-19 virus and in speaking with local state authorities on the latest public health guidelines related to indoor conventions, we have made the decision to cancel Star Wars Celebration for 2020. Those who are planning to attend the convention can either transfer their current ticket purchases to the 2022 event, receive a refund, or get credit for Star Wars Celebration merchandise. And of course, that comes to us from the folks over at Variety. So it's done. It's canceled. It's not happening at all. Now, when I read about this, number one, like a lot of other people, I wasn't stunned. I mean, obviously, we knew this is very real possibility that it was going to be canceled, even with it coming out in August. But at the same time, I was a little bit surprised that they didn't decide to postpone it. Push it till November, December, January, whatever. Now, organizing a big convention like that is no small task. It's not just like planning lunch with your buddies. That is no small task. There's a million moving pieces. It's a massively complex thing to pull together something like this, but it could have been done. Which got me thinking, is there a reason they just decided to cancel instead of postponing, especially considering by canceling it, that means we got to wait an additional 2 years instead of just like 1 year. Comic-Con had to be canceled. Okay, we only got to wait 1 year. Now, Rob, maybe I'm just being a little conspiracy theorist here, and it's possible I am. But let me throw this out there. I cannot help but have this itching in the back of my mind.
Uh-oh.
There's a part of me that wonders if Lucasfilm isn't relieved that they get to cancel it. Because what do they have to talk about at Star Wars Celebration this year? The disappointment of The Rise of Skywalker? The Obi-Wan Kenobi series that we told you all last year was coming, and now it's, you know, we're still moving forward, but we don't really know where we're at, and we don't have any official announcements to give you. Are they going to talk about this series or that, which we don't really have any information? The only thing that seems that they have to talk about is Mandalorian Season 2. I guess they could talk about the High Republic new novels and things coming out, but do you do a convention based on that? Again, there is nothing to support what I'm saying whatsoever. I am just saying, hearing them canceling it instead of postponing it, I couldn't help but wonder if they were just relieved about it because maybe they weren't looking forward to it this year so much. And maybe in 2022, they'll have more of a festive atmosphere and more things to celebrate. Anyway, Rob, you hear about them canceling Star Wars Celebration. Was it the right move? And what do you think about the decision to cancel it outright until 2 more years from now, as opposed to trying to see if they could postpone it?
Well, look, I think that I think you're probably right. You know, it's hard to have a convention where people get excited when all you've got is a TV show. Even though people love The Mandalorian, it sounds like The Mandalorian Season 2 is going to be amazing. It doesn't have the oomph of a feature film. And I think, you know, look, Star Wars, people love Star Wars. They've got that. Dude, have you seen that? I guess the cutscene for the new Squadron game they're putting out?
Oh, yeah, that looked great.
I mean, I'm in. Like, I love the fact that they just like dropped it on us. Like, here's a secret Star Wars game, and it looks amazing. And I want to be Imperial TIE Fighter pilots.
By the way, other than World of Warcraft, I think like my favorite video game of all time is probably this is going way back, X-Wing and TIE Fighter.
Dude,
I think those are like two of my favorite games ever.
So good. And I mean, now with new graphics and faster interfaces, and I mean, I'm like, bring it on, you know? And I mean, that's exciting too. But I mean, I think you're right. I think you're right. They're probably relieved. And also, you can't have a convention now without security concerns. And we see COVID cases going up in some states, and it isn't over. And I think, you know, the headache of bringing a bunch of people together and worrying about liability and all that. So it's probably, I think you're right. They're relieved. I think they're relieved.
Guys, so I suppose the question here for you is, what do you think about the decision? Do you think there was more to it than just the COVID thing? It probably is just the COVID thing. I'm probably just, like I said, putting my little tinfoil hat. Do you think there's more to it? And what do you think about the decision to outright canceling it instead of postponing it for a few months? What do you guys think? Jump down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All right.